Hello, hi. Assalamualaikum. A very good day. I hope everyone have a nice day. Today, I would like to present about my mini project that I have been assigned to do a simple application that integrating with AWS service. So this mini project involve in creating a simple application that integrates the several AWS service. So I think and I decide to make Homestay Kampung Chempedak complaint form website. So this website will be connected with the AWS as its database. So before I start, I like to start with the quote by Bill Gates that we all need people who will give us feedback. That's how we improve. So this project is built on the principle making guest feedback more actionable and organized for continuous improvement. So next, before I go any further, let me introduce myself first. So bonjour, my name is Muhammad Arashadin bin Abdullah. My matrix number is 221302384 and I'm from UR6523009 Electronic Network Design. So next, this is the content that I will cover for today. So firstly, I will talk about the problem and the solution that why I made these apps. Second, that I will introduce my apps. The third, I will talk about how my apps workflow. And the fourth, I will demo and explain about the coding and also the setup that I made in AWS. And the fifth is what future enhancement that I could build in future. And lastly, I will conclude everything in the nutshell. So before I start, let me give some analogy why I made this apps. So imagine you are staying at the homestay for a relaxing vacation, but as soon as you check in, you notice that the air conditioner isn't working properly and the bathroom has a leaking tape. So you try to contact the homestay management, but there is no structured way to report your issues. You call the receptionist, but they are busy handling other guests. You send a WhatsApp message, but it get buried under other conversation. You leave a note, but in front of desk, but there is no follow up. So you're frustrated, right? So uh, imagine if the same situation, but you have a proper complaint system in that place. So you don't need to struggling to get your concern heard. You simply open the website, fill in the structure complaint form, and submit it. So the system immediately record your complaint, categorize it, and notify the management. Within a minute, the homestay staff maybe acknowledge your issue and assign the technician to resolve your problem. So this exactly why we need the development the homestay complaint form website. So to ensure the guest feedback is properly recorded, managed, and addressed to improving both guest satisfaction and homestay operation. So let's go. So let's jump to the first topic, which is the problem. So the challenge in the traditional feedback management, if we don't have the good feedback management website. So everything will manual process, are slow and disorganized. Also, recurring issue remain unnoticed, and also lack of proper record keeping hampers accountability and analysis. So this could happen if we still use the traditional feedback management. So the solution is we are in the future. So we have a modern cloud-based approach. So what the solution that it gives us? So first, the modern one is give us intuitive structure and secure system for complaint submission. Second is integration with AWS service. ensures scalability and reliability. And the last one is a structured database to store and manage complaint efficiently. So next is introduction. So Homestay Kampung Chempedak complaint form website was developed as a digital platform to streamline the process of lodging complaints. So the homestay management required the efficient system for guests to submit their feedback and ensuring better service improvement. The system aimed to enhance the communication between the guest and the homestay administrator by providing a structured complaint form. So this ensure that all complaints are recorded and addressed in a timely manner. So the key features here is this app's is structured complaint form for easy categorization, and it's also user friendly and secure submission experience. Uh, so the complaint form system effectively streamline guest feedback and enhancing the homestay operation. The strategy integration of AWS service ensure that the system is scalable, reliable, and capable of handling user data responsible. So, with continuous monitoring and iterative improvement, this platform can significantly contribute to the long-term success of the homestay business. So, next is the workflow. So this is how what guest experience when click into my website. So the guest will be greeted by the clean and simple landing page. And here, guests will see the description that tell about these apps and explain well about how this app function. Then when the guest click on the next button, it will go to the guest detail. And here, guests will fill in the information that needed to make a complaint form, to make a complaint submission. The guests will need to fill in full name, phone number, email, and also the complaint message need that want to be reported to the homestay management. So after the guest submit, the information data will be recorded into AWS. Then it will be redirected to the thank you page. So here, guests will see the thanks message for the feedback. So next is AWS services used in my project, in my mini project. So first is AWS Lambda. This process the complaint data. Lambda process and handle users submitted data efficiently. It ensures scalability by automatically adjusting to handle varying loads, which is essential for homestay that may experience peak traffic during holiday or specific event. Second is IAM. So I, IAM is identity and access management. So it's ensure secure access to AWS resources by controlling permission. So for the complaint system, IAM roles are used to grant specific limited access to Lambda function and other AWS resources. So this minimize the risk of authorized access to sensitive data in DynamoDB. So it's ensure that only authorized personnel or service can modify, access, or interact with the system, significantly enhancing the security. Third is AWS DynamoDB. So this stores complaints securely. So DynamoDB is a fully managed NoSQL database. It providing fast, scalable, and reliable performance. It is ideal for storing structure complaint data, including guest detail, timestamp, and issue categorized. With its low latency access, it supports real-time complaint management. Uh, so DynamoDB also integrates seamlessly with other AWS services such as Lambda, enhancing overall performance and reliability. Next is AWS CloudWatch. So we can monitor system health here. So the performance and the health of the system by capturing the logs and the metrics from the service like Lambda, DynamoDB, and DynamoDB. So for this complaint system, CloudWatch allow administrator to track function execution times, API error, and others activities. But it must be checked by manually in the DynamoDB and also in Lambda. Okay. Next is AWS security features. Oh, sorry, I'm typo here. Features here. So it ensures data protection. The combination of AWS encryption, like for DynamoDB, it secure access through API gateway and SSL encryption for front end and backend communication ensure data protection. So AWS provide compliance and compliance with industry standard security certification reinforce user trust. And last but not least is API gateway. So it connects the front end and also the backend. So the API gateway serve the connection between the website front end and backend service. It secure route user input from the complaint form to appropriate Lambda function. The gateway provide scalability, API key management, and caching, ensuring the efficient and secure communication. So this API gateway protects against unauthorized access and prevent performance issue during the peak usage. So for future enhancement that I will make in future is firstly is user authentication. So this may include a login or registration system for the guests. So why? Because it will allow them to track their complaint through the dashboard. This feature will enhance the guest experience by providing more control over their submission. Okay. And the second is analytic for complaint trends. So the guests may receive updates on how their feedback has contributed to improvement in the homestay, fostering a sense of involvement and transparency. So now I will demo how I create my apps, and then I will explain one by one. So, let's go to the apps first. So this is the AWS that I use. So the first thing I do here is I will set the IAM. I go here. The first thing I do. So I go to the role to set the IAM role. Then I create role, and then I pick the Lambda to connect with Lambda, and then I just go next and pick the administrator. And pick the AWS Lambda Basic Education, and also DynamoDB full access. So I have create here one. If we can see here, the one that I have been create. So here I pick Amazon DynamoDB full access and also AWS Lambda basic execution role. So this is the permission policy that I am give to our Lambda to perform the function that I have told before in the slide. So after that, I go to the Lambda, then create the function. I create here, just simply fill up the function name, then use the Python 3.113 that I use here. Then just use existing role, use my mini project role here. Then just simply create the function. Then this is my function that I create, rshidin function, and it will appear like this. So for the function is very important here. The crucial things. I made coding. Firstly, HTML. Two HTML and one Python. So the HTML is for the function, and the Python is just for the Lambda function. Okay. I made in the Notepad. Then I just upload here a zip file, and it appear here. So the context HTML is the main coding for my web page. So this is all my coding, and all the coding is function well. So let me show the coding first. So this is the front page coding that I made just for the description for my first page that I will show later. And this is the complaint form where we the action like full name, that how my apps collect data, and this is the function for go to contact form. So this is how the front page go to the second page that guests need to fill in the data page transform. Oh no, I mean switch from the uh, front page to the complaint form page. Is transfer, is switch. So this is my Lambda function Python coding. So this is coding that ensure that my function well for the Lambda. Yeah, nothing to show. So this also the last page. I mean the success page when the feedback. The feedback page when the guests submit the their submission report complaint here. So the thank you message will appear. So yeah. Okay, after that, we need to create the table. So table, we can create on the DynamoDB here. So we go to the table. Then we go create table. So simply enter the name table that we want to use. Then use the partition key. This will be the special key. So I put email as special key for my project. Then just create table. Just go create table, and I have my one here, rshidin table. So this is for the project, for my Penny project. Yeah. So if we can see, if the guest submit the complaint message, so it will appear here. These three is a sample example for what uh, the guest submission will looks like. So here is, so his name, this is the message, disappointed, number phone, and also the Gmail is as a partition key. So as the homestay management, they will collect the data here, collect the data, the message from the uh, from the guest. So after that, the last step is we need to create the API gateway. So let's go to API gateway here. So the API gateway is important uh, to create post and also get for the function. So simply create the API. Then this is the API that we need to choose. So for this app, I choose REST API that we need to use Lambda HTTP and also AWS service. Just create new API, just put the name, then also the API endpoint type. So I pick for each optimize, but you can also pick the original, it also same. Then just simply create the API like I do here. I have create here one RHID API. Then uh, after I create it, I deploy. Oh, sorry. Before I deploy, I create method. So this method is important too, as the how the data is go between the website, input at website to the AWS data storage. So create the method first, then we put it. Sorry. Make lambda function. Here should be has post and also a get, because I have made it two there, so it not appear here. So make lambda function. Don't forget to tick the lambda proxy integration and also connect it with our function, our sharding function here. Then nothing to change, just create one. So we made both for post and also for get the same way here. Then we create the method. So if we see in our sharding, I have made two, get and post. So after I made the method, I just deploy it. So when I deploy, I make a new stage and I create start. So start will appear at the here, see, at my link. So after I deploy it, we can actually launch our website, and it's done. The setting for the AWS is done. So we go to the stage. Here is start, and we see invoke URL. So like I said before, when we deploy API, it will appear directly appear the invoke URL. So just copy here and just paste at the here. Then voila, we see this is the mini project that I created. So you see this is the front page here. This is Homestay Kampung Chempedak complaint form. So when the guest click next, it will appear the complaint form, which is the guest will need to fill in the information. So let's try. We put Nabil here. Phone number is random. I'm sorry, 0 something. Then we put something at gmail.com, and also the complaint. message here. So then we submit. Then yeah, the thank you for your feedback message will appear here as the as what we call as the thanks for the share for your experience, for the guest experience, to give feedback to homestay management side. So if we want to see the data that newly been added, we can go here. Oh, sorry. We can go to the table at the DynamoDB. Sorry, table. We go to the exploit item. Find the R shading table, and we see here the one that we made just now, Nabil, and the complaint form here. So this show that my project is successfully created and fully my what I need, what I plan to do. So okay, let's go to the next uh, things. The next one is the conclusion. So the homestay Kampung Chempedak complaint form website is provide an efficient structured complaint system. AWS services ensure the reliability, security, and also scalability. Streamline data management, improve response times, and the service quality. And this project highlights the potential of the cloud-based solution in the hospitality. And lastly is the future improvement will enhance user experience and analytics for ongoing benefit in the future. So thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you have a nice day and thank you so much. Assalamualaikum.